Thanks for having me.
Foremost. James, the first question I'm going to ask you is, what took you so long to grace us with your presence here in South Africa?
I think it's taken me this long to get my music out there. Yeah, I think that's what it's down to. I've always wanted to come here, but this is the first time I've been given the proper opportunity to play some shows and make it, worthwhile coming this far out.
You've only been here for a couple of hours. How are you finding it so far?
I've spoke to a few of the people working here, and they're all really friendly. I'm quite an open person. I'm quite positive, naturally positive person. So I think if you just go out there with that, you can't really go wrong, really.
James Morrison first burst onto the scene back in 2006, I think it was.
You're trying to make me feel old, aren't you?
I'm not. You still look young, by the way. Looks like you still did in 2006. You've worked with some big names in the music industry, from Bruce Springsteen to Stevie Wonder, to name but a few. Who inspires you musically?
People like Stevie Wonder, I love, soul music. I like Van Morrison, I like Cat Stevens, I just like voices. Mainly people who can sing.
What are you going to be bringing to your shows in Cape Town and Joburg? What can fans expect from James Morrison?
I think people are always slightly surprised when I finish my show. They're like, yeah, it was good. I think because I started off pop music, I think they think it's going to be very pop. It's more of a soul sort of old school 60s, 70s soul show, really. But equally, I'm James, I'm a singer-songwriter. I've sung ballads. I'm not going to be like AC/DC or even Bruce Springsteen. I just try and do all the different emotions that you can feel when you listen to music. So I've got the best of both. I'm a singer-songwriter, but I've got the power of a band.
I must ask you, who's that one musician you're dying to collaborate with?
Obviously, Stevie Wonder's up there. But they did say, never work with your idols. As long as they can sing good and they're nice people and they can bring the energy when they need to bring it. That's all that matters to me, really. I've just done a song with Joss Stone, and that's something that I've always wanted to do, because she's a really good female singer. It has to be right, whatever it is.
March marks a big month for you. You're going to be releasing your latest album titled When You're Stronger Than You Know. What can fans expect from this new project?
Exactly like the show, really. It's like a soul album. Yeah, it sounds a lot more natural, this album. Because we recorded it in a week. It was like a live band. We had a week in the studio. We just knocked it out, chose the best ones, and that's kind of the album. And it feels better because of that. That's why I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm doing what I wanted to do at the beginning, but I just didn't know how.
I'm sure you'll get to know that South Africa is a melting pot of cultures with 11 official languages. And I'm going to teach you one of those languages, which is my home language, Setswana.
Okay.
And I'm going to teach you basically how you say, hello, my fellow people.
Oh, yeah.
All right? So you're going to say, Dumelang Bagaetsho.
Dumelang Bagaetsho.
Yes.
Sound good?
That's good. So it's Dumelang Bagaetsho.
Dumelang Bagaetsho.
The two